What's the influence for you so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Like I've worked with Miroslav. I think I might have finished 3 years ago. I did mastery and then did influence in Australia. And it's been I don't know, it's been a quite different, it's been an intense journey since then. And I think when I did it before, stuff landed, but I wasn't necessarily ready for it. So coming back to it now, it's like, I'm ready to speak from a different place, from a place where I don't care if you like me or not. There's the courage to be disliked. And it's like, it feels just completely different in my body, a lot more safer, calm, and content, I guess. And what he's speaking about now and what he's teaching is really landed more. And I can see why I've been brought here for these last 3 days.
That's powerful.
Mm.
How has Miroslav made your life different?
Again, it's really landed more now. When I worked with him before, I knew there was something there. But now, I suppose I see a change in him. And I've seen a change in me. But now I see him like, this is really going to come in handy for the next step of where I'm going. Because I know at some point I will be on stage speaking to people, doing workshops for groups of people. And I'm going to need everything which he's teaching, which is super fun, super cool. And I'm excited. I have a feeling, even just being here, I'm like, maybe in a year or two, maybe I need to go to Australia.
And what was your process like? What helped you make the decision to kind of work with Miroslav?
It was my friend Tom Fortress Mayer. He was the one who really got me into understanding myself more deeply with like inner child work with protectors and hypnotherapy and on musical journeys. And he worked with Miroslav and he started talking about him. And I was like, that sounds really interesting. And it's just something that I was drawn to.
Oh, wow. You felt drawn to it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's powerful.
And I do see now, I'm like, because there's a lot of teachers in the world, but there's only been maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 at the most, which I'm like, you really know what you're speaking about. And like Miroslav's one of them.
That is powerful. And how has your life been different since you have done influence and mastery?
Yeah. I think it was an interesting one because when I did mastery and influence, it was the same time I was doing tantra therapist training. So they sort of all encapsulated at the same time. I think it's going to have a bigger influence on me now after this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I don't think, not necessarily, I wasn't, because there was still stuff I needed to let go of. The teachings didn't land properly with me because I wasn't necessarily ready for all of them. But now it makes so much more sense. I'm like, okay, this is the time now.
How's your life going to be different moving forward?
Our life gets better every day. It's just going to get even more and more better when I step into really what I'm here to do, to teach people, to inspire people. I know what's coming is for me to teach and inspire men, but not necessarily men that's already on the spiritual journey, because that's preaching to the converted. I'm like, I came from a mechanical engineering background in the oil and gas industry. I see that as the people that I want to touch and be able to help them have better connections with themselves, with their family, with their wives. That's what this is going to help me do.
Really live out your purpose.
Mm.
And how would someone know if they're ready for influence?
I think you feel it. You feel it in your body. You're like, your heart knows. If your heart's like, well, I need to go and do that, then go and do it. It's not about the money. The money comes. If you haven't got the money, it doesn't matter. The money will come if you make that commitment. The money will come to be able to pay, to do the thing, to be able to, for you to have the experience to open up, to grow, to move forward for your purpose, for your mission, whatever you want to call it.
Who's this for? Who is influence good for?
I think, yeah, who is it good for? Good question. Part of me says everyone, but I don't believe it is everyone, because I think you need an awareness around yourself and an awareness around that, what your truth is and what your maybe mission is. I think this is for people to help them connect to their voice, to be able to express, to sell, to influence, to invite people in on their mission.
Who's it not good for?
Who's it not good for? People who, I think people who just aren't ready yet. And that's a bit of a vague answer, but people that aren't, I suppose people that just haven't woken up yet, aren't aware, and they're still sort of in the program, in the 3D reality, in the materialistic world, and not realizing that the material part of life is 0.0000001%, and actually 99.99999% is energy. What Miroslav teaches about energy. Until you get the concept of like, oh, we're energy, the whole universe is energy, then you're not ready.
Thank you.
Thank you.